Right, so hello Taurus if you're new, but again, if you're new, I would just watch the videos that I put out that aren't these ones, and you'll soon get a feel for if you like my style of healing or not. Because although I'm reading cards, I'm a healer. I'm always emitting healing energy. But yeah, like I said, most people that are tuning into me, you're people that are here all the time because I get hidden on the algorithm, but apparently not so much because Lindsay found us. So um right, let's see what comes up for this. So the song that's on is Ella Henderson, Brave. So somebody could be preparing to be brave in this connection, to take action they've never taken before. Let's see. So for the feminine in the connection, whether you're male or female, or it can be for your own feminine energy, but it does seem to be going towards the way of just picking up on connections. So it is Scorpio new moon, so it's. Hey, I'm heading to bed, so listen while I get ready. That's okay. Yeah, you do you, because it is late. Like I said, I'm just going to see how I feel after this one, but I think it would be wise to stop. I think that's the thing is, I think that's the lesson here. I could do the other signs, like I would be able to power through, because I've got Saturn and Scorpio, but um, yeah, I'm not really, when I lean more to do I want to or not, I don't really think I want to. And it's like I said, it's not that big a deal if I do the other ones next week. Yeah, so. And the extended thing, I might just leave extendeds for this. I think that's too complicated. Just with the way I've done it, because I've not, but I don't know. I might just do, 12 extendeds, and I'll just pull like a card and I'll just see. Or I'll do I'm just going to do extra ones for the membership anyway, so I'll maybe just do separate ones. What have we got for the feminine energy? I feel guided to this deck. Chemistry. I've never felt a passion this intense. So what I'm feeling with this is if you are the divine feminine in this connection, male or female, I feel that this chemistry that you felt with your twin flame, like you've literally never been able to find it again. So again, look how it's funny if you do that. It doesn't matter what sign it is. Look at what I just said in the last one. It's like that's because I'm a true twin flame, and that's a true divine feminine talking about their masculine. It's like, you know, and the thing is, I wouldn't even say like I've not even tried. Like I just knew. Like there's no way. Like I can't say to you, there's like literally no way that I could meet. Um, yeah, there's just no way. Like, and wait a minute, I'm not even, I'm going to hold that up. Now, that doesn't mean that temptations can't come your way. That's a different thing. But it's about, I feel it's different with a woman though, isn't it? Like, it's like you weigh it up and you're like, nah, like this isn't worth it. So, because I'm like definitely not, but it's like I can think of like, there's definitely people that have come my way in the past that I've found attractive, and they've definitely made it clear they've found me attractive. There we go. But yeah, I've shared that before. That even when I've like not even when I've been single, I've been single for like 20. I basically when basically, funny that, isn't it? It's not a coincidence, but like I met my twin flame very young, and I've been single the whole time. You know what I mean? Like, because it was like I split up with someone, and then I miraculously sort of bumped into him, and that's obviously because an activation of sorts has happened right in that physical meeting. But like I said, I count the biggest part of the activation, well, nearly 15 years ago, because from when, like I said, it was like I just saw a flashy light come out his eyes, and I was like, oh my God, fucking hell, I know who he is. Like I had a flash of my past lives and everything, and um, but like lot years before that, I already, I did have very strong feeling. Like I could even remember a friend of mine at the time saying, like, you've liked him for ages, do you know what I mean? And that, but I was always quite defensive. Do you know what I mean? I was like, what are you talking about? You know what I mean? It's like everybody fucking knew, do you know what I mean? So again, I know that it's the same for him. Like there might not be as many, but there's definitely people in his life that know exactly how he, feels about me too. So that's what I mean. That's a true twin flame connection. So. Right, anyway, moving on. So the sound the 1975 is on. I don't know what that is. I don't even know what that's on there. I don't even know what that is. Might be, I don't know. I've no idea how it goes or anything. Maybe the year's significant, 1975. Um, right. So there's a lot of chemistry and it's something that is unmatched. The masculine is overwhelmed. The stress from this is draining me. So, yeah, I'm feeling this is currently, so I feel we're dealing with a feminine where the spark has never faded, the chemistry is unmatched. I feel I'm picking up on a feminine that is very much like, the energy of myself, like you're just in your divine feminine empress energy, doing your thing, whatever your thing is, healing others, and I'm getting that kind of energy. And whatever your masculine's going through, they're quite ten of wands, ten of burdens, they're stressed, they're overwhelmed. So let's dig a little deeper. What is this masculine? Let's get the heart's hidden secrets. First of all, for the feminine, there's an unmatched chemistry. What do we need to know? Emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, affected. I think because I just spoke about that is not the feminine. That's not because if they're telling you, wait a minute, distracted, sidetracked, change, delays. Right. Oh, wow. Oh, this is powerful. So, right. These are basically, that makes sense. These cards are more for the masculine. But anyway, I do want to get a card for, tell me with this deck, where's the feminine at? Because that combination of cards is, so like you said, this feminine is sitting in unconditional love, inner union. So again, remember what I said, like if this isn't you, this isn't you. This is definitely a divine feminine, female it feels like, or male, but it feels more like female. And you're aware of your masculine either in a dark night of the soul or coming out of one, or you sense it. And it's like what I'm hearing is like I saw a meme the other day, right, that said something like, sometimes some silences are so loud. And I might title it this. It's like there's a silence between whoever I'm picking up on that's so loud to both people. Like it's like all consuming. And I think it's got to do with that chemistry card. And that's what's overwhelming this masculine. What are you talking about? What the fuck have I done? So basically, you two are the only ones in the room that can't tell you paid your pick. What the fuck are you talking about? I need to read the rest now. That's hilarious. Um, that's going to make me pee myself because I need to pee. Um, I can feel you thinking about me like that. Wow, look at that. And look, winky face and everything. So chemistry, and I can feel you thinking about me like that. So this is a feminine that like really knows that the chemistry is unmatched. So wherever it is that this person has tried, wherever the masculine has tried to find that kind of chemistry, they can't find it. And if they find something that's almost like it burns out. This flame doesn't burn out. Please don't worry, baby. Everything's working out. Take your time to heal. I'm laughing because but again, I just have to own it. I put it on the card. It's the only one that says it. It just came out of me. But yeah, it's like, it's so change the pet name, whatever, but it's kind of like that's exactly what I said. This feminine's like you're sitting in feminine energy and you're aware that your counterpart is healing. Yeah, and you're right, because we've got, look, healing, releasing, purifying, cleansing, silence, frozen, no words, stonewall. But I'm more feeling the silence part of this. You know what I mean? Um, if this person was distracted by other people and other things and which I feel they were, they're not now because we've got distracted and delay and distracted, sidetracked, change and delays in reverse. and that's what they're healing from. But there's an emotional storm, turmoil, unstable, and affected. There's an emotional storm going on in this masculine that's overwhelming them because of this silence. So I get the feeling like this could have been like this could have been like, this is not this is either like it's an extended period of time, but it's something that's created a lot of tension. It's like it's definitely like, months, but this could even go into years kind of thing. But I don't feel it's like as long as like, this is not one of the decades sort of what like this is like you've had some sort of contact in recent years. And then it's like what you've added on top of that is like it's something like that. Um Oh my God, look at holy fucking shit, man. Like, look, so that's I can tell because I've got my own language with these cards. This is exactly what I've just said with different cards. So this masculine is healing a broken heart from something before. So again, like this kind of reminds me of like the Three Swords. So this could be like that they're healing a broken heart from a past relationship. They could be healing childhood trauma. They could be healing trauma from the past relationships that somebody could have been out of a past relationship for quite a while and all this stuff is coming up. But whatever it is, I feel someone's healing from a very jealous partner. But this could also be picking up on the last few there that, there's very envious, like karmic friends around you, the kind of people that snakes in the grass that would, you know, um, it's not always that, somebody's actually, wanting to go after your person. Because like I said, like it really does make me laugh, like whether it's a man going after another man's woman or man, in this case, it's not a man's, but you know what I mean? Someone's twin flame. Whether that's a female going after another female's twin flame or a man going after another man or same sex, it is laughable when it's someone like you give up the game now, really, is what I would say with that, because you're like it's but karmic energies won't, that's when you know it's like they will they'll be relentless, but it's like there's something weird like that that's went on here. There's like a real envious karmic energy that's caused a lot of pain and trauma that this person's healing from. And so, I mean, it fits with that other deck when it's like emotional storm, patience. Yeah, this person's having to have a lot of patience while they heal from some kind of trauma. And this is really beautiful. I feel while this person is healing, I feel this is really going to connect with that childhood trauma. Have I used that deck? I'm overcoming childhood trauma. Rather than it being like I'm feeling someone's healing wounds from a past relationship, so that card might come up. But I also feel this person, it's like trauma from childhood's come up too. Because if, like I said, that is part of the twin flame journey. That's why it is important that you do go to healers to, like I've said in the video today, you'll hear me saying that when you watch it. Every single session I do is an inner child healing. It's inner child soul retrieval. Um, because that's how much everybody needs it. And it's not just one, by the way. It's the welcoming back the parts of your inner child from different traumas that want to come back. But so this is what I'm tapping into. Like somebody's doing that, whether they're consciously aware that they're doing soul retrieval or they're just being guided to, clear their chakras and balance their energy. I really do feel this is going to speak to some of the masculines where it's like, like, oh, I did say that, didn't I? That I feel this divine feminine actually might be a healer. That like there might be access to like that person sharing healing ways that is healing this person. But if it's not specifically that with some of you, it's like your healing energy, you're praying, you're whatever, is you're an angel of love to them. You're their divine feminine. Like you're a guide, you're their light, you're healing them through a dark time. And I feel that this is something that this person will tell you when they reach the other side. That is beautiful. and this just fell out. I've never felt a love like this before. See what I mean about like they're really they're getting me to tap into that Scorpio rising conjunct Pluto, like, passionate, intense love part of me, that it's like nobody can match your twin flame. Like, it doesn't mean every part of this journey is enjoyable, far from it. Um, but it's like I'm feeling it with both people. I felt it with the feminine, I'm feeling it. It's like this is like nobody compares. It's very equal. Um, I feel like this is definitely one that it's like when this person gets just a little bit stronger, that maybe even like, again, I felt this with one of the other signs, but I feel there's a something going on with a lot of the masculine where it's like I feel if there's a way to contact you, like I feel like that somebody might, I feel like this masculine might make some sort of contact to be like, just so you know, like I'm healing for me, but I'm actually healing to come to you. Like even just for a conversation, like if you're open to hearing from me, depending on what's went on here. Um, what song just came on there? Oh yeah. Oh my God, look. Oh, that's sad. It's Liam Payne who just fell from a burning building on the day of the tower. Anyway, he didn't fall. Um, Been waiting for a lifetime for you. Wasn't looking for love till I found you. In your eyes, I'm alive. You know what I mean? It's from 50 Shades of Grey, and that's exactly what I was just describing. It feels very Plutonian, very Scorpio. Because I was even going to I was either going to say 50 Shades of Grey when that song came on, but before it came on, I was going to say 50 Shades of Grey or like um Tessa and Hardin, like the after. It's like it's equal chemistry and equal passion and equal feelings, but that can also mean that there's equal, there could be jealousy here, or there could be like it feels more like a fear that someone's going to take your person away. That's like what I'm feeling like really strongly. Um, all I want to do is talk to you. Yeah, that's what I was just saying before I got distracted by the song, wasn't it? So maybe somebody got distracted right before something was going to happen here with the way I just said that. But I feel like that I can just feel this, but this feels like identical. This would be interesting if whatever I'm channeling here fits with one of the other signs or videos, because like I said, it could just be bits of the same story. But it's like it's that same panicky feeling again that this person wants to let you know that it's like you're the end goal at the light at the end of the tunnel, but it's almost like I feel like this person is going to make some sort like there's going to be a text or a call, or I don't know if they know where you live, like coming to like they just kind of like put you in the picture a little bit there. But this person is still healing something. Um, I can't face you right now. Yeah, but it's there again. I've never felt a love like this before. So just when that's what's interesting, that's I don't really like going for, I do and I don't, like, I'm not really in the mood, like, I'm not in the mood to do any more, really, but what I'm saying is the one thing I do like about breaking it up into 12 different, because actually the way I see it is 12 different, because we've all got all of the signs in our chart, right? That's why it makes me laugh when I mean, I'm not saying that in a nasty way, it kind of does sound like bitchy, but do you know what I'm saying? When people say, oh, you've got that, maybe this person's got it somewhere in their chart, it's people that mean it's just I know what they mean by that. It's like they mean like, oh, you've not got a planet, but like the way I look at it is you've still got the energy in that house. So we actually have got the energy of all 12 signs in our charts, right? Um, but the way I like doing this because there's a theme, and the theme that I've got from this is there's a lot of masculines really panicking that they fucked it up to the point of no return. So um and you haven't, that's the thing, you haven't, but you'll never know if you don't go for it kind of things. And they just pulled me up to that thing that says the future's in your hands. But yeah, let's see. Blessed. Oh, it's that one again. I'm blessed beyond the measure to share such a powerful divine love with you. I'm so grateful for you and give thanks to the divine creator. Embrace your beautiful divinity. You're the precious gift of my life. It is safe for you to love me. Trust in us and in the guidance of the higher realm. Have faith that it is safe to love me as much as I love you. Our union is protected by angels and we're destined to be together. Our love is true and unconditional. I'm sorry, I never understand that. It is safe to love me as much as I love you. Should it not be the other way around if I'm reading that right? It feels like that should be a feminine saying to masculine. You're the best has just come on, Karate Kid. How hilarious is that when I've been saying throughout this? It's like, this is unmatched chemistry. This is two people that, like, nobody's getting a look in here. And it's hard. What I mean is that, like, there could have, like, I'm more, I think it's come up in the cards. There has been other people involved I can feel here. There usually always is on this journey. But it's like, it almost feels like, I'm sorry to say it, there are people, it almost feels insignificant because I'm not feeling their energy. Um, which isn't very nice, but I have to be honest with what I'm feeling. It's not always the way, they usually do. But let's get like the third party card, Mike. But what else do we need to know about this? I think that's really it. Open and closed case. I feel two people that are crazy about each other. Um, reaching your. Oh my God, I did just say that, and again because it's God speaking through me. Remember when I just said like it's your end goal. Reaching your goal, everything you want from this connection will manifest in the near future, right? I'm gobsmacked. These are the cards I only got a few days ago. I am saying that if this is yours, right, this person is panicking that you're getting the wrong end of the stick. That's what I'm feeling. This person's panicking that you don't know that your end goal, that they've been healing themselves with it. It's like you're the prize. I don't like that saying that. I'm the prize. Do you know what I mean? But it is. It's like you're the gift. You're the light at the end of the tunnel. You're what's keeping this person going. I like them too. They're quite simple, aren't they? So let's smile for that. I think this is the thumbnail. I haven't remembered a thumbnail for all the rest of them. Wait a minute. I need to stop talking. Like I look so tired. I'm like I'm so over posing for this. Was soulmate. Yes, this person is your soulmate. Your connection is sacred. But what I've taken from that is it's like, this is a sacred divine connection. This is your twin flame. It's your divine counterpart. Like I said, it's really pretty simple, this. Um, right. Do you know what? I wonder if I should. No, they're telling me it's time to stop. Do you know why? Because it's about to be 144. So I'm just going to read the comments and then I'm going to go. Because it is quite late. But so I'll finish the other six signs, sometime next week. Um, enjoy your food, Elaine. I have to go to bed. I don't know if I read this. So tired. Great to find you. Yes, great to have you as well here, Lindsay. Nice to meet you. Thanks for all the messages. You're very welcome. You've got Chiron and Taurus. Oh, I've worked with a lot of people with that. Um, your twins Taurus rising. So this is his Chiron, his moon's there too. So more thinking, oh right. So basically you two are the only ones in the room that can't tell you Peter Pan. What the hell? That's funny. Elaine, now I see why you said that. That's hilarious. This started at 8 to 2. My time the battery was 8 to 8, and now it's 8:28. There's a lot of eights going on. I was told once we were both ready, it would take us another couple of months before we would meet. Um, and I never knew what that meant, but after everything I've been through, it's making sense. Um, yeah, because there's so much healing that you need to do. yourself, you know what I mean, before you're ready. Because like I said, I've said this before, but it's like, oh, it's 144 now. But it's like I can think even only like a few years ago, feeling like I can remember thinking like 5 years ago, like really naively being like, I'm ready, but like I so was not ready. Like I can't even stress to you how much I was not ready. I so was not like I'm a completely different person. 5 years ago, like, I'm a completely different person now. Like I was already very strong and I was already helping twin I'd already been helping twin flames for a long time, but like I'm a complete like I changed so much being a Scorpio rising. But yeah, what I mean is like those years, like the sort of last bits where you really heal the codependency, when you really know what that means, and it's like that you can actually just be comfortable in your own skin, loving yourself unconditionally, and just letting go of the outcome, and just it's like what I say all the time, and it's funny because, someone said that to me recently and they didn't realise I say all that at the time. Your twin flame doesn't turn up when you're looking your best, you're feeling your best, and everything's perfect. Your twin flame turns up when you've probably not brushed your teeth, you've not washed your face, you're cutting about like a tramp, or however you would word it. You know what I mean? You're like, that's when they turn up. It's like, and it's because you let it go. Like from helping so many people with this and hearing so many people's different stories, when somebody does make contact like that, it usually that's why people reading this energy say it all the time. It makes me cringe when I say it because like I don't want to be another person saying it, but it's true. It really does happen when you least expect it, and it is true what all the people that do know what they're talking about. And think about it, that's even beyond twin flames. I said it on the first one of these videos. It's detachment. When you truly do let go, the person feels it. That's like with people that aren't twin flames too. But the difference there being is that can be people that go back and forwards and love bomb and blah 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 blah. But when it's a twin flame, that's how I know when someone's not really dealing with twin flame, because it's not that twin flames can't do that, but um with most twin flames that I've worked with, and definitely the way that me and mine are, like, yeah, it's if there's ever a big disclosure of feelings, that's like that's a first. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's not, opposed to somebody that's like telling you, like, popping up being like, I love you, and then like they've gone again. Do you know what I mean? And then they pop up again like 6 months later, oh, I love you, let's try again. Like that's a karmic relationship. Whereas twin flames, it's more generally like keeping an eye on each other. I mean, some of you could do it literally. I wouldn't advise you to. That's probably coming in because it's Scorpio. But energetically, you're just basically always connected. And it's like I feel that's oh my God, I looked down and it says after we collided. Forbidden Love. What song's that again? Oh yeah, I do remember it now. What scene is that? How funny is that? Now I mean, it's a bit late to put that on in my room. Oh, could I watch that through here? No, I can't because my fucking telly, I don't know why, right? My Virgin Media is just stuck on starting. It's been like that for weeks, and because it's like colder, well, it isn't cold with the heat on, but I've just been hanging out in my room like a teenager. You know what I mean? I'm just owning it. And but because it's on YouTube, but you see, I can't even get to the bit to put it on YouTube. That's really annoying. Or I would actually just watch after now because I think that's why that song's just come on. But I'm going to do it tomorrow. I could see, I'm too polite. Like, I'm not going to put it. It would be different if I'd been watching the telly from even like midnight or something. But I think to actually put a film on at 10 to 2 in the morning, even though it's a weekend, I think that's a bit selfish. That's my son in the very polite House of Virgo coming through it. But you know what I mean? It is. That's not really on. Mind you, some people could be having a party. You got to. Sometimes I do break it down like that. Sometimes I can be a bit sensible like that. But you see, that's I said that in the video that I'll publish tomorrow. That like that's the conjunction that I know that me and my twin flame have got. That it's like when I'm a bit too serious and like need to lighten up with shit like that. It's like he's like he would be able to balance me out, and then where maybe he's like going a bit too wild, I'd be able to maybe um I don't know. I don't like describing this because it makes me sound like the boring one, and I don't like that because there's other times where I'll be the one that's like wild and and he must be like really sensible and practical with like other things that I'm not. So that's how it works. But yes, I am going to check out the Princess Bride because these fell on the floor. That one was really great too. You're very welcome. Because these fell on the floor, I'm going to read this. Right. What was the parting message from this very deep masculine? Yeah, that's been the consistent message. I've been working on myself. Yeah. So if this really spoke to you, and again, remember what I said, don't make it yours if it's not yours, but it would be hitting you in the heart and you just have a feeling. This person has been working on themselves, and I think they're either just about ready to come because they were coming to you anyway, or they might actually, like I said, be in touch to kind of say something like, look, I know I feel like you've been waiting to hear from me, and I'm like, I'm working through some of my own stuff, but I'm going to something like that. It's something like that. Um, I don't want to be toxic anymore. And that's that, right. I'm glad I picked these. I'm glad, well, I didn't pick them up. They fell down to say somebody needed this. That's what's important here. Oh, that's interesting. 850 and 85%. So thanks for that, actually. And again, the standing joke here is, guys, I used to be the one pointing out the numbers all the time and I activate people for the numbers, but like I tend to kind of like sometimes I feel a bit overload. But in that particular case, that's helpful because this could be somebody could be, born 1985, because that comes through quite a lot for a lot of the twins. But I feel this person's panicking and wants to let you know that they're not like again that word is pretty strong, but they want to let you know that whoever they were before, that's not how they are now because they've been working on themselves. And that might be why that makes sense that somebody's. I just keep getting the feeling that somebody doesn't want you to think that they're like still fooling around with like loads of different people or a particular person, or because I don't get the feeling that that's the case. So if you know that to be the case, that this person's married or with someone else, or um, I mean, because I think this could even be that like, you think that and they're not, but I'm getting the feeling this person's like working on themselves and they're dealing with their own stuff. Wow, right. I'm ending it on that because I said that at one point too. Thank you for being my best friend, even when I pushed you away. Nobody knows me like you do. And that is the kind of vibe that was coming through in this. That it's a very unique sort of but all twin flames have a unique bond, right? That is unique to you is what I mean. And where everyone else could be looking at the situation between the two of you, like what the fuck is going on, and get your shit together and all that. And again, remember, if they're not a twin flame, they are going to look at it that way. But it's like you understand this person on a level that it scares them because you know yourself that well. And they also know that you understand them and that's helping them. But there's still some it's like I'm hearing this person's higher self say that they feel they don't want to risk you thinking any longer that it's not reciprocal and that they're not matching your energy. It's something like that. Yeah. Thank you is a nice one to leave it on. So yes, thank you. And I'm going to go to my bed. I'm actually going to eat something before I go to my bed. And then I will just tune into one of the other lovely YouTubers that or some healing frequencies or something. Maybe healing frequencies. I think I've had enough of this twin flame shit, but um that came in as soon as you pulled out that card on the change and transformation. Ah, interesting. This one really spoke to me. Thank you. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. Right. So, I mean, at this point, they've got to know what we know. They know. So if they don't come forward in some way, it doesn't look good. Um, Yeah, the thing is, it's like you've got to remember though, Elaine, everybody's at different bits. So, and also it's got to be said that for some twin flame couples, they could have actually known the same amount of time that you've known. Because I definitely know in the case of mine, like he's known that we've had a something the whole time. So it was just a case of not being ready for that, whatever that something is. But it happens when it happens. Let go of the timing. Look, yeah, yeah, I knew they were saying that. Look, let go of the timing. Because that's part of what I'm meaning about. Sometimes people don't realise that that's still being in the codependency. Worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. And I always say about this deck, there's certain pictures where there's only one person. A lot of the cards there's two people, but because that's one person, that's about, focus on yourself, pour all that love into yourself, and it happens when you least expect it. Because I already said that tonight, didn't I? Enlightenment, yeah. Like I said, people become enlightened to the next part and the next step when they're meant to. With enlightenment, there's no separation. We recognize that we're one with the divine because you're always together. Connection. Beautiful. But yes, absolutely. I hear what you're saying with that, and the people that need to hear that, I feel that is the case, They do know that this is your connection's eternal and unbreakable, and the feeling coming forward with this is, yeah, this person doesn't want to risk losing you. So in that case, that is right. But I'm just saying that for other people that are watching, um, it's one thing knowing it, and it's another thing being ready. I think that's the point there. But however that fits, I think that's, your connection's eternal and unbreakable. Just remember that. So if I think that helps for people that are further away from any type of reunion or a union, is that ultimately your connection's eternal and unbreakable, and nobody can match that kind of energy. Like if you don't talk about if you don't feel like that person is your best friend, like again, like I always referred to mine as like my spiritual running buddy. Um, that's what I don't say as much anymore, but that is what I always used to refer to him as because it's just like I've always just his energy is just always there. And then, but that's I must admit that is before I integrated my masculine, my feminine fully. And now that's why I don't use that term, but I like to refer back to it for those of you that might still resonate more. But because I just, there is no separation, I just like I said, his energy is like always right next to me. Anyway, you're very welcome, and I'm definitely going to go to my bed because it's nearly 2 in the morning here. So, like I said, I usually sit and do all 12 signs, but I am getting older. I am 40 now, and I'm actually much, much older soul than that. And but yeah, I'll ease myself back in gently. Although this isn't gently because I've been sitting here for ages, but yeah, I think I'll stop here. And like I said, I'll do the other 6 signs. So I better wait a minute, have the pile that I've done, the pile that I've not done. So I'll put the pile that I've done. Fucking hell. This was me meant to be sorting out the cards and I've made a bigger mess. Ugh. Um, I'll have fun doing this over the weekend, ain't I? Although I've left them sitting here for a while, but yeah, so that's the other ones that I haven't done. So we've still got, oh yeah, Aries. I mean, Aries, Libra, and Uranus, Virgo, Pisces, Gemini, and Capricorn. So that's what I've still got to do. So I'll do them next week sometime. So sleep well, everyone. And again, remember, be very gentle with yourself and be gentle with your twin flames if you are having any kind of actual contact with them, or always keep them in your prayers. It might be a good idea to do some type of one of my shamanic journeys or anything else you're guided to do. Like, thank you, you two. And yeah, just use it. It can be very difficult. I'm not gonna lie to you. If you're new or you need to hear this, Scorpio moon weekends can be quite difficult because especially if you if you're kept busy during the week and it's very slow and intense and deep energy and you know what I'm saying? And then when we've got all this sort of opposition, and I feel like the world collective energy of the build up of certain, elections and stuff, and anyway, there's loads of shit going on in the world. So what I'm saying? It's very intense energy. So just, I'm going to lean upon my favourite saying for tough times. This too shall pass. And like I said, if you happen to be in the small majority of people that are coming into some sort of reunion or union, well, you have fun with that. It's certainly going to be a test of self-control and discipline because there's a lot of sexual energy. So yes, sleep well, see you